MaJaMa. MaJaMa. MaJaMa.
Welcome back to MaJaMa Jams, a show where we discuss other people's work to avoid doing our own. And today on our Trashes Trailer segment, we are digging into Tron Ares. Ares?
Airs.
Ares. Is it Ares? Has anyone heard it pronounced?
Ares.
Ares?
Ars.
So much talk of AI and big tech today.
Well, anyway, it stars definitely not convicted, but we all know he's doing it, pedophile Jared Leto, who, if you don't think he's been shish kebabbing 12-year-olds on his island, you just don't. So, we have Jeff Bridges returning.
Fascinating.
36 years ago, it feels like, we went out to see the Tron sequel, and I think we were all completely bored by it, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
I had known about the line racing, the iconic blue and red lines. That was something that the Italian showed to me. The first one was pretty awesome. Again, shaky memory. But I kind of have a concretized memory of us thinking Tron Legacy, was it? Just kind of boring across the board. You both as a fan of the original, us both coming new to it. I remember it being very boring. How do you guys feel about this one? I know the only one with real allegiance, if you will, is you, because we don't really come into it as fans.
Something I do not understand.
Yes.
I think sometimes I actually have a high budget fetish, because if you give me something slick looking and action based, I think more so than you two, I'm kind of like, oh, that looks cool.
I think it looks cool as a music video aesthetic, but for an hour and probably 2.5 hours maybe at this point.
Probably.
It seems grating, and I think it was kind of the revolutionary technology of the original is like kind of a cool style, but done nowadays it just looks kind of
It's another one
monotone.
of the many.
Yeah, that too.
I think that's what I mean.
But it's also just the red and the blue on the black cityscape, or it's more looks like it's gonna be more based in our world versus going into the VR
It looks
world.
like they say the word collide or
Yeah, the
something
world
like
that world's coming to us as opposed to us going to.
But
this is one of those ones where it's like there's certain franchises that are big enough that you know they'll continue in perpetuity. I'm sure we'll forever have a James Bond. We will probably get into 20 Jurassic Worlds. We may always get another turtle incarnation. But
this
Tron,
one seems like that's where
I was going to say, Tron always feels to me like, I know the first one has its place, but is it big enough to keep pushing? Because how many years are we out from the first one at this point?
the first
40?
one is 1982.
Oh, it's basically me. Yeah, 40-something years old.
Yeah.
I understand the marketplace has become nothing but IP resurrections, and we've completely killed the original content form, unless you're like a legacy director, like a Scorsese or something, where your name actually means something. But it just feels weird. Like, Matteo, you are the biggest fan. Do you think there's still, whether or not the movie is good, do you think there's an audience to make a Tron in 2025?
I don't think it makes it for a unique movie anymore
There's no going back.
as it was the original Tron, because
A very iconic style.
yes, and in that one I think that there were about 12 minutes or 16 minutes, I don't remember, of pure computer animation. And I remember that in the theater we were just like, even if it was just like the straight motorcycles. Now it looks like, as I told you, just like something that has the same effects of Stranger Things or anything else. And I had the feeling when we were watching, because I had no idea about the story, the fact that they are coming into our world. I mean, the fun of Tron was going into a computer, and Tron Legacy, it was the same thing. He was going into the computer, and now the fact that they're coming out, I had a flashback to The Creature Walks Among Us, when they say, "Oh, we had the creature of the Black Lagoon in water for 2 movies. On the 3rd movie, let's remove his lung and make him walk among
How
us."
have we not done that on the show?
What scientists would be like, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Exactly.
You think you're in control of this?
And this, it looks like something like that. Even if the scene where she's looking at the huge flying ships, which they have a name and I can't remember, but I don't care. I had also another flashback to
Pac-Man's a bad guy?
coming into the city. So,
Well, I was just thinking the original Tron racing lines, I think, Matteo, from the way you described it, was kind of a bullet time moment for you guys. Holy crap, look at this.
Yes.
I'm trying to think when, I know I haven't seen it yet, but apparently there's a 360 cell phone capture technique used in 28 years later. I have not seen the movie yet. But when do you guys feel the last time we saw a genuine bullet time where you're like, I don't care what I think of this, I've never seen that? Has it been since bullet time? Like genuinely,
I
wow,
think,
I've never seen.
from what I remember, which doesn't mean much, but from what I went to the movies and seeing something different, for me it was what back then it was called Star Wars. So Episode 4, A New Hope. It was showing things that we'd never seen. Terminator 2 / Jurassic Park. The first time that the CGI was used to complement the actions. And bullet time. Because then after that, yes, there are a bunch of CGI effects and everything, but now it's fairly common.
I don't think people. I was talking to a younger friend at work who was not impressed by the Matrix when he got to see it past its buzzy time. He wasn't alive, but we always talk about how he wasn't impressed by it. And I tried to stress, like, you can't fathom how much the jackals picked at the corpse of Bullet Time. Not the corpse because it was fresh time, but they suckled from that so much. Like, Bullet Time was just ravaged. And in retrospect, I'm like, you cannot imagine how many people took from that technique.
And then they were making parodies and citations and stuff. But it's just like, I remember when I showed you Music Box with Laurel Hardy.
Yes, I was just
the Bullet Time.
I was actually just
No.
I was just thinking about that.
That was where Bullet Time first appeared.
That-
the piano.
But the first thing that Matthew told me when he saw the scenario of the big crate and the long stairs. Say, oh, the classics. And say, no, that was the original. Everything else came out.
For me, that's the Richard Pryor effect, because embarrassingly, I was running around New York doing stand-up. I was like, it's time to look at the GOAT. I got my Richard Pryor collected box set. Let's press play. Black people do this. White people do this. This guy does that. No, dummy. He's the reason that every comic on Earth does that. You stupid young Jason.
And,
just be smacked around.
A pure coincidence, but full circle. In Scary Movie, there is a scene of a piano going down the stairs, chasing after. I mean, actually, the killer is trying to escape, and then he makes the parody of Bullet Time.
Hold on a second. Just give me a moment.
We made two things.
There you go.
Throw
So,
everything in.
Basically, in summation, who gives a what?
Yeah. Plus, I
it's-
can't really give a care about Jared Leto anymore.
I would like you to meet Ares.
No,
It
much,
just
much
lost
like
kind
I
of-
didn't give a damn about mozzarella, mac, vanilla, whatever he was, the kid protagonist of Tron Legacy. I don't remember.
So,
his-
who we got in the hot lead next to Bridges for this Tron reboot? Don't worry, boss. We were able to reel in Mozzarella Mac. He's lighting up the Hollywood
Mac
scene
Vanilla.
right now. Who?
Mac Vanilla.
Mac
Who?
Vanilla?
Who?
Yeah.
Mozz-
I don't remember who was his name. Is Garrett Edwards, Jingle Bells.
What?
The
Are you
kid-
having a stroke?
Yes, the kid protagonist of Tron Legacy.
Okay,
I
his
don't
name is
remember
something
his
like-
name. Yeah, it sounds like something.
Mozzarella Mac, Gareth Edwards, Jingo Jango.
Yes, it's something. He has a very long business card.
Basically, in summation, there's no reason for this to exist. It's going to have a middling box office weekend. It's going to have a terrible drop off in weekend 2. It's going to lose Disney a lot of money, and there will only be a
It
handful
just
of fans
seems
that.
like glow sticks in a rave or something. It just seems like dark and muddled, and there's here's a
That's
little
how
bit
they pitched it.
here's a little bit
They
of red
fed-
light, here's a little
They
bit of
fed the CEO ecstasy,
blue light is-
shoved him into a dark closet, and did this with glow sticks.
Dark
You want a
is-
new movie or
Yes, yes, I say yes to anything with those glow sticks.
there were some cool shots from the trailer, but I don't think they're gonna have any depth.
no? There is nothing new that I've seen that made me. Besides, the story is not clear.
Something I do not understand.
They say yes, there is a Jared Leto that if you kill it, I can build another one.
Is that true for real life?
Yes, it happens in real life too.
He just keeps coming back.
Hey, his chopper exploded in. Then yet he is fine at the end. So
And if he is struck down on the battlefield, I will simply make you another.
yeah, it just.
It did nothing for me, I guess.
And the thing that annoys me even more is that in Tron Legacy, in the first scene where horribly de-aged Jeff Bridges is talking to his son, on the wall he has a poster of the Black Hole by Disney. So everybody was saying, "Oh my God, is that the next movie that are gonna retackle?" Nothing has happened so far. And the Black Hole would be a great movie
Yes.
to remake now with
Yes.
the technology of today.
Yes.
As long as they don't do it gritty and sad and stuff, because that it was already ahead of its time, but it would be nice to see a new version of that. So I'm more excited about a non-existing remake of the Black Hole than a third installment for Tron ours.
Wasn't there a series?
There was a
Cartoon,
series. Or CGI.
What the hell? Who gives a
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. That Legacy did not create that much of,
Yes, what they
an
thought it would,
impact, and so
yeah.
sure you're doing another one.
I think it's just a boring looking world, and despite it being more kind of revolutionary and groundbreaking back in the day, it just doesn't translate now unless you're gonna upgrade the graphics of when you go into the world.
Yeah.
But even then, you would lose the simplicity of what made Tron
Yeah, exactly.
and what gave it a signature look to it.
I'm looking for something.
I don't know. It's my fear is that when they did like, for instance, when they did Herbie Fully Loaded, I will never forgive Disney for that.
For making the film.
Beside that, but for animating the bug. Herbie, the beauty of Herbie, it was that it was a neutral car, and it was doing nothing except for whatever it could do. A windshield wiper, open the doors, or something. Over there, it just like they distorted with CGI. It can smile. It can just like it makes noises like a puppy. No, that's not Herbie. It should be the neutral car, and you project whatever you want onto that shape. And I'm afraid that this one they say, oh yeah, let's do more because it's cool and kids will love it.
Project whatever you want onto it. That's the same thing they said to Jared Leto when he walked into a dark room with a 12-year-old girl bound and gagged on his island.
Wow, that was one of the longest punchlines ever. We're gonna do a sequel to that.
Something I do not understand.
So, we've trashed the trailer. Let's vote. Do you think we're going to want to see it or not? I say... no, I would if it was free and I was bored, but...
I'm staying mid. I want to give it hope because of the... I'm sentimentally attached to the original one.
I will say...
Okay.
Because I love big budget stuff, I could probably enjoy the slickness of it minus the story in a way you guys couldn't, but I don't know, I just don't...
It's my the same situation for me for James Bond. I love the character, no matter what. I'm gonna see it because I still hope that it will go back to what it was.
That's the same way people approach every new Eminem album. Well, guys, come back and leave your comments. What do you think about Tron Asses, if that's what it's called? Tron arses, and let's see if we're right when we don't see it.
Yes.
Yes, something like that.
Drop a comment. We'll see you guys next time.
And like it, and like and subscribe.
MaJaMa.